Okay, well, my friend Jerry likes to listen to Kyron. And, I listen occasionally to Kyron. Um, Kyron to me is the most egotistical being. Unbelievable. I mean, gets people to go to lectures where a human channels Kyron, and Kyron doesn't say anything except, "Oh, you're so beautiful if you could see things the way we see it." And I sit here and all I want to say, Kyron, is my God, you're an egotistical bastard. You hide behind a veil and you won't come down and be a human and see what it's like to be human. And you tell us, "Oh, there's all these things that I could tell you, but I'm not going to tell you." What's the point of listening to Kyron? I mean, that's what it's like with all of these different channelings of all these different beings that won't show up here on Earth and see what it's like to be real. They're most unreal beings. And, that's the best we get on planet Earth because the network news doesn't give us anything useful at all. The local news is whittled down, so there's one reporter to cover what's going on at the courthouse where some drunk person had to go in front of the justice of the peace. There is nothing good about anything that comes by channel. Nothing. So if you're listening to these things, and I do, because there's no entertainment, it's the same reruns, remakes of movie after movie. Nothing new ever happens. And, if there are beings out there that are looking at Earth as a great experiment, it's a massive F for failure, because all of you people on the other dimensions that, David Icke says that you all are controlling us. And I have to believe it. So the fat controllers in other dimensions that are running the show here, you're egotistical. You need to come here and go to India and learn from the human sadhus. Learn what it's like to lose your ego. Because that's all you are. You're huge towers of ego. Ego. And you love us to listen to you. You get a great pleasure of us listening to you talk about how wonderful you are. You're not wonderful. You're ego, which means you're all about yourself, your service to self. And that is basically scorpions on this planet. And what do we do with scorpions? We look out for them, and then if you're in our shoe, we stamp on you. But you won't come here and let us stamp on you, so I'm just going to tell you, from the bottom of my heart, that there's your message. You're egotistical, you're controlling, and you're chicken shit. You're chicken shit to come here and live a real life. And then you force all of us to do it, and then you sit back and you just gloat. You just gloat at how wonderful you are. You're not wonderful. I would prefer a whole cave of scorpions to you, Kyron. Thank you for listening.